I gotta get out of here. I think I'm gonna lose it.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
You get your ass kicked saying something like that, man.
Open your mouth! They're paying for it, you eat it! Ready?
I'll cut off your nutsack and nail it to my door! Like one of those lion door knockers rich folks got!
Another excellent intro, Nerd Slap.
Dude,
thank you.
I was so afraid he was going to show the next part in that scene. I was like, I
was expecting it, to be honest.
You're looking pretty good, Dermy. That was
Oh,
nice and svelte there. Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, it was very nice. Very nice.
Well, welcome to Off the Hip. And as you guys might notice, my voice sounds super rough. I've been shouting for 3 days straight because we've been in like loud bars talking to people and stuff. This happened when I was in Vegas too. Didn't get sick.
You've been seeing what it tastes like, huh?
No.
Mm-hmm. I have some cures. I have some cures, you know, like some tea, stuff like that. It happens to me like once a month.
No. I'm good.
No. Take too many hits to the back of the throat. It really happens.
Thank you, Jay, for sending a whole lot of people over here. Didn't have to do that, but I'm really appreciative. Thank you. But let's go ahead and roll intros. Norman, where have you been? You were missing Wednesday.
Yeah, I kind of wasn't feeling well, so just kind of said, whatever, trigger happy. Yeah, it's been a long day. Just got in from work, and then only had about an hour to play Live, Die, Repeat, otherwise known as Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Because I'm still on the guardrails section. I don't have a proper sword yet, proper armor or anything. So as soon as I get into a fight with two guys, that's it. I'm dead. So yeah, it's been fun.
Two guys sounds like a threesome. We shouldn't play that game.
Yeah, no, it's a bit too much bang for your buck there.
You guys crossing swords a lot?
Yeah. Swords. Lots of streams intersecting. Yeah.
Dang.
I love that nobody has used that meme from Role Models where they're LARPing. Come, let us gingerly touch our tips.
Hey, thanks for the idea, Multi.
I need to watch that again. That's a great movie. It really is.
Yeah, it is. Nerd Slap. It was great finally meeting you for the first time at Megacon.
It was.
I don't know. It was weird. Every time we would like start hanging out, like something would happen to where you would run away or I would run away. We like spent like a total of like 20 minutes together, I feel like.
Yeah, it wasn't too much. I mean, it's kind of expected though. It was a crazy weekend, but
yep.
still had a good time, especially the first con. You know, it was a blast.
Yeah. So within 5 seconds of meeting Nerd Slap, I put him in a headlock. So
he did. It was great. It was great.
He's not small, by the way. I thought I was gonna have my way. He like just kind of okay. I was like,
Nerd Slap he passed the height test.
Well, he didn't pass that, but he's yeah. I backed up off him. I'm like, he might take me.
Still in
define
the needs
small
improvement.
here. This is an important thing because I'm a corn-fed boy. You know, I'm 6'5", but small to me means differently to a lot of you
okay,
guys.
yeah, I'm small to you. I'm 6'1", but anybody sub 6, it's that 6 foot tall, the 5'11" crowd that tries to inch their way in. It's like no. Yeah, no, you're not tall. So yeah, Nerd Slap. That's okay. He owns it.
Mo's just salty that he gets his face superimposed onto Tom Cruise.
No, it was like great to meet you guys. It really was. Like, I had a blast.
Next time I'm actually gonna do it. Oh, Dom H, dude, Dom H, man, he's in great shape, dude.
Yep,
he looked great.
Nah, screw him.
I don't know. Sounds kind of gay, Mo.
Yeah. He made me send a very awful super chat this morning on daily, so
Freddie's not happy.
I'm still salty for yesterday, so
Mo, how are you doing? You're totally not tired and you're full of energy from the trip still.
I'm beat, man. That's like it was great, but yeah, like they said at the meetup at the Coconut Club, they're like, oh, they're gonna turn down the music this year. It seemed like it was louder than last year, dude. I was like, couldn't even hear anything. It was loud as hell.
It was louder.
Yeah, it was like,
dude, the place was set up for Mardi Gras. I don't think they got the message.
oh, dude, but it was super fun. I got to meet a lot of people. Dermy, I got to meet. I hope I get to meet all you guys in person. I think I'm going to Vegas, but meeting Duke Devil was really cool. Like the different groups amongst the fellowship is like once you like hang out with them and meet them, it's just like the positivity is great. It's just like it's such a good group of people to be around. But yeah, no, it's
you spent time with Ballbusters at all? Positive? What the heck are you talking about?
It's positively horrendous, and I love it. Ballbusters is my favorite show. I love my because you know what, I don't have to catch strays over there. So, but
that's true.
Yeah, but no, it was awesome. But I'm looking forward to going to some of the other ones. I've only been to Orlando, but and Dallas, but I want to go back to Vegas.
Care to comment, Mo?
Man, Nerdwars is going hard, man. I told him, I'm like, I can't wait to meet you guys, and he's like, ooh, thanks, everyone.
When he found out he wasn't fired from his Rambo video, he's going even harder now.
Oh, I can't wait to watch that. I'm like, all right.
Oh, you didn't watch it?
You know how I
watched it around the couch in Orlando. Maybe you were out, actually.
I was washing the dishes. Literally.
Definitely go check that out. Malty, what have you been up to, sir?
Actually, I am back home. I didn't go to Megacon, but I was house sitting for someone who had to go through a family tragedy. So I am readjusting to the microphone setup. I probably sound like crap. I've noticed that in the videos, but I did stay home, take care of the GCA. We definitely, Jess, we did not get into any trouble. We didn't start anything the entire time you were gone. I promise.
I feel like that's a lie.
I feel like you're a lie.
Well, you don't know if I'm AI or not, so
I know
the cake is a lie.
Jeremy 100% would be like a glitch in the Matrix. He would be like a remainder in like a long equation, and he would come to be. That's I have to meet him. I have to make sure he's real. I don't believe it.
That's true. I'll make sure to wear my bikini.
Oh God.
Welcome in, Raiders.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, Vital, nice. Thank you for the raid. Hell yeah.
It was a great time to come in.
That was the worst time to come in.
I will make sure to not destroy your channel completely.
Dermy, the grift is to take money to not put the bikini on.
I know, but that's the thing. Like I have a grift right now to destroy the bikini and everything, and well, we're nowhere near that goal. I guess
right,
chat
sounds like
likes me
you're
in
on
the
top of it.
bikini.
Yes.
Thanks, Leon. Appreciate it. Dermy, tell us about yourself.
Oh, well, hi. I am 6'5", brunette. I like long walks on the beach. Oh, wait, you went to introduce myself. Okay. Hi, I'm Dermy Wormy. I'm here to have fun and to spread joy and chlamydia. And apparently
That was a
AIDS
lot
as well.
better.
So
That's better than a Nagarnal intro, to be honest.
Hell yeah.
Sure. I'm so- they do both spread very quickly. I must admit.
exactly. Well, in fact, I don't really spread normal AIDS. I spread derm AIDS, which is a whole lot more toxic and a whole lot more destructive, and it destroys your mind instead of your body.
Yeah, it's also known as turbo AIDS.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Derm AIDS makes me think that it's on the dermatitis, so like it's actually the AIDS that's visible on your skin.
You would think that, but no. This one like makes you start yelling at plushies and debating life and wondering why the hell you're even here and why people even watch you on YouTube.
I like that.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Do I have derm AIDS?
You might. I don't know.
They wouldn't do that shit.
This cursed intro has gone on long enough. We're gonna start off.
This
with,
couldn't be your
something
worst.
fun.
This can't be your worst
Oh, it's
intro
not.
you've ever
Definitely
had.
not.
I know.
So I like to start off the show with just some weird bookmarks, which there isn't a whole lot of because when I was in Orlando, we'll talk about that in a minute. Actually, shit, we need to hit up super chats.
Dermatologist.
Oh my god. All right, one sec. Holy crap, we have a bunch. All right, one sec.
You don't get. Sorry, I was just
Idaho
gonna say,
Mike.
you don't get free shit, Isaac. We have to say it naturally. All right.
Yeah.
Or you get a super chat.
By the way, if anybody likes their steak other than medium rare, they're communists.
There we go.
Thank you.
Agreed.
Tell that to Isaac.
Yes. In case nobody knows, we have holy crap, we have 123 people in here.
Sweet.
Isaac.
Nice.
Isaac 556 by 45 likes his steak well done and probably with ketchup.
Heresy.
That's not a lie. There you go. Sons and Shadows for 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Actually, dude, can someone else read? Because holy crap, my voice is like going.
Sure, why not?
Thank you, Norman.
Rio with a 149 super sticker, whatever it was, not sure, but thank you for the super sticker, Rio. Atomic Patriot with the $5. Yo, this stream is off the hip. Jake Martin with the $5. Intro game strunk. Nice. Vagabundo with the $5. Hail Dermy, ABF, Watermelon, Mozamboni, GCA, Malty.
I like
Okay, so before you go on to the next one,
watermelon.
he gave me all the watermelon stuff because he knows E Bombay.
Yeah, I had some of that watermelon cotton candy. It was actually really good.
Yeah,
Thank you for making that joke and not me. I would have gone
It's
full.
good to finally meet him too.
Dude, I have a Koofy hat. All right, so I'm So
Leo's calling me
I
right
have
now.
been accepted in by Vagabundo. It's been great. So
We got Dom H with the $5. Who's this Dermy guy?
Screw you.
Tom Patriot for the $2. Mo is tall. He has the short guy attitude. No big Napoleon complex right there. Corn Boy with the 199 super sticker, which I can only imagine is your
Thank you,
signature
Corn Boy.
thumbs up. Dom H with another $2. Jeremy was at Megacon. I took a picture with him.
I heard about my cosplayer there. I heard about that. I saw the pictures too. And it's kind of terrifying to see it.
And then finally, we have Raider with a 10 gifted membership.
Raider.
Thank you very much,
Raider, dude, thank you so much.
he was so fun hanging out with him. He's
Damn, you know what? We should do a clip for that. Let's see here. Which one should we give him? Let's give him this one.
Be a man. Do this now. Please do it. Pop one off. There you go. Pop it off. Don't think, just go. Here we go. Do it, yes.
You did it! Shots fired! Hey, Terry, I did my first death bomb. It's a real thing, right?
Definitely haven't done that in real life. Definitely.
And then we have Grav Web for the 2. Saying, for fuck's sake, cancel Disney Plus. It's gone. I don't have Disney Plus. Okay.
It indeed cancel Disney
Talk
Plus.
to my parents.
And we got Jeff up north giving 1 membership. Thank you very much.
Jeff, it was awesome hanging out with you.
Chronicling Mayhem, aka Sophie, for the 2 pesos. Heard about people with throat props. Told you not to taste it.
Oh, we were telling that.
Whoa.
Oh.
I want to.
What?
And then we have Jenna
Jenna.
Hughes with the $100. How is a push-up bra like a bag of chips? As soon as you open it, you realize it's half empty. Great to see you all. Hail chat.
Amen to that. Jeez.
Thank you, Jenna.
That's definitely Derby's push-up bra.
No,
Damn it, you stole my own joke.
It is not half full. I saw the stream. It is not half full. That is 100%.
Well, no, they're saggy in reality. You know, the push-up bra helps you get them up here, but in reality, you know, it's just
Anyway,
Dude, Jenna, thank you so much.
Thank you, Jenna.
You are awesome. Damn. I don't even know how to like take it in. I'm terrible at this.
Mo's
People
good
throw
at it.
gifts. I love it. You guys are great.
Increase the energy. Let's go. Come on. Next levels.
I think that deserves a clip too.
Oh shit, you're right. Yeah. Let's see here. Yep, here we go.
Everybody. Jeff Bezos came, Bill Gates came, Mark Zuckerberg came. Many of them came numerous times. The bankers have all come. Everybody's coming.
Everybody.
Never seen that clip. Wait, who got clipped?
What are you clipping, Isaac?
You talking about taking it in.
That'll be the one.
Shit. Okay. All right. Well, that'll be fun on Wednesday, I guess.
You need to correct that gag reflex.
He said he's releasing a motion picture on Wednesday. I can only imagine.
Fucking Isaac. It's either going to be great or it's going to absolutely suck.
Yeah,
So-
there really is no middle ground with that.
I think this is from like a Japanese account. You know, they can't have guns in Japan. Talk to Shinzo Abe about that one. But it looks like they got the next best thing.
P band.
That's not nice, but funny.
Card bow. Nice.
No.
I don't know if I want to get
I can
hit
only
by that.
imagine. Like that would actually like stick in your skin.
Yeah. Or give you a bad paper cut at least. Away it goes.
Well, like 100 feet.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's my dumb clip for the day.
Only one this time.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
'cause-
it's been a while since you played Mexican SpaceX. Can you bring?
Oh yeah. I mean, I can play that one.
I mean, I could tell you
Space
guys
Max.
about this wonderful movie
Yeah,
that
Space
is
Max.
coming out from Germany.
No.
No.
You guys don't want to know?
Damn!
Oh shit! I was about to and tell you all about Spermageddon and the joys of that trailer. I'm not even lying. There's no English subs. There's nothing. You just have to take in that trailer. That's an amazing trailer of just filth. It's beautiful. It's all about sperm.
I'll take your word for it, Derby.
Isaac, clip that.
All right, chat. Who's got your bingo cards out? We got chlamydia and sperm already. Yeah.
How many more people are saying that you just have to take it in? So we've got like 3 right now.
Y'all are just digging the trench even farther. Keep going. Let's see how many clips we can make before the end of the show.
Oh, it's gonna be like a World War I battle. By the time we're done,
Oh,
this trench is gonna be deep.
We can get it deeper, buddy. We can get it deeper.
Okay,
All
now I've definitely got trench foot. Jesus.
Trump signs executive order that ends the use of paper straws.
Based.
Didn't he do that on the way to the Super Bowl? What did he do on the way to the Super Bowl?
I think
I don't
that
know. It
was
seems like he does like 10 a day.
Did he get? I don't know. Did he really get rid of the penny, or is that just a meme?
He actually said that. I'm pretty sure, didn't he? He's like, it cost us 2 pennies to make every penny. Let's quit making them. Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm dead
Yeah.
serious. Yeah.
I think
Isaac's already put in the work.
Oh shit. Oh no. I see that. I think.
Listen, all I know for sure is Every time I go to AMC, I don't have to deal with a fucking paper straw anymore. God damn it.
You almost said paper bra.
I mean, my paper bra is okay. You know, I go bathing in that one. Get the people a show.
Ooh. I'm not playing that, Isaac. All right.
Well, hey, at least you're ecologically conscious. So
yeah, Isaac, it's a good start of a clip, but it needs a bit more sauce, something else on it, you know.
Fuck them turtles. I don't give a shit about them.
All right, Dermy, here's a story for you. Being
God
a furry is like wearing a superhero cape based on BBC.
I am not Tobias. So what if I like Lola Bunny and freaking Space Jam, okay? I'm not Tobias. I'm not a furry. Fuck Gal and Cloud for spreading this rumor.
I'm trying to segue into the Megacon.
Dermy, I gotta admit, when I watched that back in the 90s, she all right. She all right.
Thank you.
She's got that carrot cake.
Exactly.
So this was the what do we call that? The walkabout or what? No, what would the Universal
City?
The city.
The Islands of Adventure. Yeah.
Yeah. The Friday night. I forget what the Megacon event was actually called, but we did the Universal night on Friday, and Beardo, Jay, X-Wing, and a whole bunch of other people were there. Yeah, Joe was there, and let's see who else was there.
Dom's there, right behind
Yep.
Joe.
There's MCU fan, Biggles. Yeah, here's Cornboy over here.
Dude, he is. That doesn't do it justice. He is so freaking big.
Man,
nice guy, but he's got the best name out. Cornboy, absolutely.
Dude, that was so much fun though. The weather was perfect. There was no lines for the rides. It was just so much fun.
That was great.
I finally got to meet MCU fan too. That was fun. First time I looked at him, I was like, "Are you simpy?"
What did he say?
He was like, "Yeah, how do you know?" I'm like, he's like, "Is it because of the video?" I'm like, "Yeah."
We were in line for something, and he comes over and he's all happy, and I'm like, "Simp," and he just kept walking. He put his
Didn't
head
somebody
down.
give him a hat or something?
That's a
that
cool
says-
hat,
Yeah,
actually. Honestly,
I
if you're
saw
gonna be
that.
called a simp, at least own it, and it's a nice hat. Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Mhm.
We've come to the conclusion though that he's not a simp. He's just simpy.
Right. Okay.
Fair.
Yeah.
What's worse, being a simp or being simpy?
I don't know.
Well, I think that's the thing. He's past the threshold now of simp to his own sort of state of being, which is simpy.
Fair. That's fair.
This is a good argument because I would argue that simpy is a condition of being a simp. So, like,
Well, you could say that all simpies are simps, but not all simps are simpies. There you go.
Yeah, it's
Gotcha.
like a math
Yeah.
equation you have to balance. Yeah.
Yeah.
How much money do you have to give to become a simpy? That becomes the question.
Well, you got to find yourself an obsession like Krista Nova level. So I would say that Ryan Kennel is a simpy for Brie Larson. That's on the level it has to be.
I understand.
But Sassy Sasquatch for 99 cents. Thank you for the rainbow. That's her calling me gay. That's her thing on her screen.
Oh yeah, she's calling you gay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the yeah.
Let's see here.
I'm gonna give my money to men. Wait.
Did we miss this one?
I got news for you.
Was that?
I think we got that one.
Did we?
You addressed it, but you did. We don't know what the sticker was.
Yeah, it was too far up.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha. Dang it. Okay. And then did we get Batlaw?
We
Yeah,
got
the meme photos
no, that
should
came
drop
in.
Wednesday. Yeah, he's got something funny coming up. Stay tuned for that.
Ria's what's a beach umbrella? There you go.
Oh, nice. Awesome. Thank you. All right, let's get into some actual news here.
Oh, news.
Yes.
Were you expecting intelligent conversation? What you know what stream you're at, and if you don't, please keep sending money. So.
Jenna, I'm here. We're gonna have weird conversations. Don't you worry, okay? Hayden's
It's
not
true.
here to balance me out, so I'm just gonna be going off the rails.
Thank you, Sassy. Whenever I super chat over on her stream, she plays that that clip where that trans person calls me gay. I love it.
Simpy
But
for
so Elon Musk, all of a sudden on X, has been going off on game journalism.
Based.
And yeah, so he points out right here. He retweeted this, and whenever he retweets it, everybody in the world sees it. Who owns these terrible game publications? We need new ones. I don't trust any of them anymore. I agree. I think there's only like 4, maybe total, that are okay.
Yeah. That's
yeah. VGC.
Insider
VGC.
Gaming.
Okay, Insider Gaming.
Eurogamer sometimes has good articles. Game Rant every once in a while. Everyone else, meh. Really.
Yeah. There's some people kind of burning their reputation down right now, to be quite honest with you, and it's getting worse and worse by the day. But
it's kind of funny to see.
Yeah. Yeah, it is kind of funny to see, but I don't see any. Yeah. I don't see any lie detected from what Elon Musk tweeted out, and I saw all the crying people. I have a video on it even. It was beautiful. Alyssa Mercante was crying. You had that Kate Bush ex-husband, whatever the fudge his name is, he was crying or she was crying. It was beautiful. And you can just go through a list of like Kotaku articles, IGN articles, just pick an article and you can find out it's just pure garbage.
Yeah, I don't even bother with Kotaku anymore. There's no point.
Well, Kotaku hasn't been good for maybe 10 years.
Yeah.
Like, you know what one that hasn't been good forever is PC Gamer, and that was the go-to. Before but I'm saying back in the day, you got your demo CDs from those guys, and they had really good articles. Like, that was the best magazine, hands down, in the late 90s. If you were a computer guy, to see them go do what they've done, it still makes me sad. I know that they've been lost for a while, but just seeing that logo attached to that nonsense just makes. I still have my demo CDs. Like, that's how much I loved PC Gamer back in the day.
Yeah, the only time I'll pull up a PC Gamer article for this show is if we're going to meme on it. That's about it.
Yeah.
How the mighty
I actually have a couple. We'll see.
Nerd Wars has it.
Well, what's that?
Rock, paper, shit. Yeah. Exactly.
And just real quick, we got John Ambler for the $10. I don't know where I am. Here, take my money.
Thank you, John. I think you're in the right place.
Margaret Regal with the $5. Have no clue what's happening, but looks and sounds like my kind of stream /chat. Well, appreciate it, Margaret.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for coming in.
We just talk about video games over here, and usually some dumb stuff.
A lot of dumb stuff.
We brought Jeremy on as an expert on that part. So
yes, special needs expert right here. And also I'm an expert on AIDS.
Of course.
Well, at least you own it. At least you can admit it.
Yeah.
Well, Jeremy's got the Magic Johnson AIDS. It just makes him bigger.
Hopefully, you've studied it more than Fauci has.
Yes. It takes a steady hand to understand how to properly study AIDS. I mean, Fauci did go to the gay bathhouses, but he never partook within the gay bathhouses.
You got to do A/B tests. You got to try it. You can't comment
exactly.
on it. What about Jade's?
Jade's is like an off strain.
He observed the monkeypox from a distance.
You can only get Jades if you catch JNEs. It's a whole step process.
Yes.
All right. And then this was interesting to me. So they had the Battlefield sign up for the beta test or the alpha. It's like the play test environment. And 1.3 million people signed up for it for Battlefield Labs.
Yeah, that's not surprising. I think the Battlefield community is hungry for another one, so it makes sense that if something jumps up for free, they'll jump on it.
When was the last one that came out?
2042, but not a lot of people liked it, including myself, and I didn't even buy it because I played the beta, and they told me it was a good game, and I'm like, "You're lying to me," and then they're like, "No, it's good. You just don't know what you're talking about."
It just was. It wasn't bad. It wasn't good. It just existed. Like it was just yeah.
It didn't even have a scoreboard.
I completely forgot 2042 happened. I was thinking it was the one prior to that with the woman like as the main character with no arm in like World War II or whatever.
Battlefield 5.
Yeah.
I also did not buy that one because the marketing team told me not to.
That was the last one that I knew of, and that was back when I was still watching Rooster Teeth and everything like that. And you had one of the guys come out there go like, "I want this game to be a success because my daughter needs to see herself in gaming." I was just, I don't care.
Maybe
You know, the woman with the the hook in her hand. They had Japanese women fighting for the Axis side. That was stupid. Like, really? Because if there's any culture that allows women to do stuff, it's Japan.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, I mean, it always has to be a balance on Battlefield, you know, like just like the machinery you can use in Battlefield. Like in Battlefield 4, you had the Abrams tank up against the T-56, or no, I think it was a T-72. They're not balanced in real life, but they perform the same within the game. That's just how they do it with the operators too. So
the last Battlefield game I played was when they had the Zeppelins. It was solely because I wanted to destroy shit with his. Yeah, that was just wanted to destroy shit.
Hitting people with a saber while you're riding a horse was based AF. That was so much fun. I enjoyed that a lot.
I don't know. I got burnt out on that game really fast. It was just a reload simulator.
It kind of was, but I was playing it with Silver, and we were just having a greatest time ever. Always destroying the area. I didn't even care about winning or losing. I just wanted to destroy shit. Invoke pure chaos all the time. It's the best thing ever.
And and the tanks were really cool too because it was basically a bicycle with armor. It was it was really scary because you're gonna because they weren't as strong as 3 or 4, and you're just like, let's see what we can do. Yeah, it was really fun.
Well, the tanks in that game were like massive too. So they were a huge target for the anti-tankers. We have this also. Dragon Age the Veilguard director quietly hired by new studio that might develop Baldur's Gate 4. I just saw this pop up and I just bookmarked it. I don't really know a whole lot about it other than that.
The last I knew is she got hired by Wizards of the Coast. So I didn't know that they could be doing Baldur's Gate 4 because I thought Larian had the rights to make the game. So I don't know.
I believe
if you're talking about Corinne Bush, if they had co-directors for Dragon Age: The Veilguard, then it could be someone different. But if you're talking about Corinne Bush, that is actually I know Smash broke it, but it actually has been confirmed that she's working for Wizards of the Coast.
Yeah, and Wizards of the Coast does own the rights to Baldur's Gate, but I believe Larian made Baldur's Gate 3, so I don't know how those rights are going around.
They also confirmed that the game that they were that they hinted at that she was going to be in charge of was a Dungeons and Dragons game.
I remember that. I think they already announced what that game was, though. It was like Turnkey or something. I need to go find that article again.
Yeah, sometimes they use multiple studios to develop one game also.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Keep an eye on that one, I guess.
Hopefully. It would be a partnership between Larian and Wizards of the Coast, but I haven't seen any proof of it's Baldur's Gate 4 says Melee K.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was kind of thinking.
Well, have we heard anything on Baldur's Gate 4 yet, or are they still just
letting
Baldur's Gate 3 stew?
After they completed Baldur's Gate 3, the developers over at Larian said that it's such a large game that they'll never pull that off again, and they're not even going to try to make something that large again, because they actually had to I think either double or triple the size of their development team to finish Baldur's Gate 3. And I kind of find it hard to believe that they would try to one-up Baldur's Gate 3 after saying all that. I don't know.
Well, it completely chalked up their development cycle as well, because they had to get an exemption from Xbox to release 2 different versions on the Series X and S, because the condition is if you're going to release a game on Xbox, you have to do it on both platforms. But Larian managed to get an exception, so I don't think I think it's simple enough. They don't want to go through the same headaches they did with Baldur's Gate 3, so they want to tone it down and keep it a bit more simple.
Well, it's just there's so much replayability too. Like I know people who have 600-700 hours in the game, and they're like, I still have stuff I haven't found.
Well, not just that; it's also a good multiplayer game. I've been seeing people play that game together and do their own quests and stuff, and it's one of the reasons I haven't played it yet, because some of us want to do a big multiplayer game of it.
That's a good idea.
The mods are really fun too.
Yeah, my first playthrough, Dermy, was with 3 of my friends. And let me tell you, it was hard getting all of us to sit down and, and like play it at the same time. So it probably took a good like month to complete the playthrough. And it was probably like 80 to like 100 hours.
Jesus.
But yeah, it was really fun though. Because each of us, we kind of like made our own characters instead of using the, the original characters, which is what you are going to be playing with if you do like a solo playthrough. So you'll get that experience again if you play it on your own.
I know Static has been wanting to do that, so we were thinking maybe doing a Saturday charity with that.
That'd be a good idea because it would take up a lot of time as well. It's something you can have on the background. Just real quick, we got a Diz the Jizz 47 with the $5. AIDS can wipe out everything but cockroaches, rats, and Dermy. Had a blast meeting you guys. Can't wait till next time I can get out.
Facts. There's no lies detected there.
It was good to meet you, Diz.
Diz was awesome. He met up with us at Megacon, like right at the ticketing area. Actually, showed us where the Rippaverse booth was. That was awesome. Hung out with him the entire weekend.
I better see all of you fudgers over in. I'm trying to be nice over in Vegas.
I've been trying to convince everybody to do Vegas also, and most people want to.
I'm gonna try.
We'll see.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah, they just need to pin it down. I think we can do it.
It keeps sounding like it's going to be the week before WWE.
No, it's going to be the weekend of WrestleMania.
Well, that's what. So, because the week before, because then that weekend is going to be WrestleMania. So it sounds like that general time slot is what they're looking at, which I hope so, because I already asked off for that time. But if I have to go to my boss and say, yeah, it's the week earlier, he's not going to be happy.
Tomic's going to Vegas. Nice.
Good.
Yeah,
I'll give you
going.
Dermaids in person. Although if you don't go to Vegas, you get super Dermaids.
Oh,
it's much worse. So
that's even harder to get rid of.
Yeah.
Speaking of AIDS, PlayStation Plus members will automatically receive an additional 5 days of service as compensation for PlayStation Network outage. So, yeah, if you guys remember, they gave out a free game. How long ago was that? The last time this happened?
That was like 09 or so. It was like a long time ago. Yeah,
2011, I think, was the hack.
So
no, that was the one with Kim Jong Un, wasn't it? Wasn't that the
oh yeah,
the dictator one. There's been plenty.
That was yeah.
No, 2011 wasn't the dictator. You're talking way after that.
Was it after 2011? Yeah, maybe it was after.
The dictator did not come in 2011. No way.
Yeah, here I got IMDb right here.
I think it did though, but believe it or not,
no way.
I know it. Welcome.
2012.
Yeah, so
really?
It's right around there. Yeah. So, but the one before that, that's where I got like Little Big Planet. So thanks.
Or no, wait.
No, that's the Sacha Baron Cohen one.
Yeah. What's the name of the one that had James Franco in it?
The interview.
The interview. That's it.
Yeah. That's 2014. Yeah, I was right.
2014. Okay.
Yeah.
But there was one earlier than that I remember because it was like really bad. It was shut down. PSN was shut down for days, dude. It was horrendous, and everybody's information got leaked.
I think that was around Christmas time or something like that.
Dude, what's crazy is like not even a week ago, Crunchyroll, every single premium account got leaked. So everyone's email address and password was stored in a text file on their servers and got leaked out. And you know who owns Crunchyroll? Sony.
Text file.
Shit.
Text.
I wish I would have known that.
Text file.
Oh, I thought the word spread. Yeah, you might want to change your password. They actually wouldn't let you change your password for like 3 or 4 days because everything was just broken. Except you could still watch stuff on Crunchyroll with your old password. So
could the rest of the world.
Leveling.
At least I had to update my payment method for a while, so there's that. So maybe that's helpful. But I'm gonna need to go do some shit. I didn't know that. Fuck.
Yeah, and they changed the password reset process to where it has to go through your email now. So I think they might have changed something on their end as far as storing the passwords now too. So hopefully. But yeah, it took them like 3 days. I think that was because they got like a damage control team to rebuild a new way to store it. So,
other than an unencrypted text file, what will they think of next?
How many times has legitimately though? How many times has Sony and PlayStation been hacked at this point?
Dude,
like that,
it's like a baker's dozen by now, right?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
like
the most recent one was the Insomniac hacks, I think.
Yeah.
With Wolverine, Spider-Man 2, and all that.
Yeah. That. Can they not figure this out? Like, I don't see Xbox getting hacked that often. I don't see Steam getting hacked that often. It's just PlayStation. It's like like once a year, twice a year, they get hacked, and next thing you know, people have information stolen.
Yep.
They're just trying to set their infrastructure up with like the lowest bidder, probably.
Totally.
Yeah, trying to maximize profits. But shouldn't the SEC like be suing or something like that for these data breaches? Like, can't you actually like? Aren't there repercussions?
Well, I don't know if a SEO like that would take hold just because it's a Japanese company. It's very
well, yeah, but they operate
careful
in the United States, though.
Yeah, they're based out of Santa Monica. So this I actually have some knowledge of the SEC and stuff like that. Like you have to keep all of your emails and stuff backed up and everything like that. Like not like being like fast and loose with people's information. They will bury you. Like if they even find out that you're not backing up some of your emails, they will shut you down. Like, they do not mess around. So the fact that Sony can keep doing this, yeah, Norman, I have no idea.
I run the IT department for a publicly traded company, and
so you know,
we have to take extra measures because of the SEC. So that's why
you know what happens.
Saying that.
Yeah, you've heard the horror stories. It's brutal. Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
and thank God we had ways to back up all of our data on Thanksgiving. Sorry, Dermot, go ahead.
Well, what I was thinking is maybe Norman has a point that the fact that it's partially partially a Japanese company but they're predominantly doing stuff in America now. Maybe that's their little workaround where they're not outright underneath American control, but at the same time they kind of are. But no, that was the FCC that cracked down on Genshin Impact. So I don't know why anybody isn't doing anything. So
my only hesitation was that I wonder where the physical servers are that they're hacking into. If it's in Japan, then I don't think the SEC can do much. If it's in the US, then maybe it might do.
Yeah,
because
good point.
It depends who the hacker is, where you're hacking, all that kind of stuff. So it just
I mean, to that point, I want to say it was maybe it was in November. When was the Sony trying to acquire Katakawa? Was that in November or October? Because that was Sony Japan trying to acquire that predominantly so they could get a hold of from software.
I think there was conversations sort of November, December, roughly around.
Yeah, somewhere around there is when that whole conversation was sparking off. But that was predominantly Sony Japan wanted to do that, not Sony America. So they wanted it from software because they viewed that Sony had no like first party title that was like big enough. But I don't know if that deal went through. Last I heard, it was kind of still, it was still sputtering out because Katakawa wanted a full buyout and they didn't want that.
So really quick, Destiny 2, which is basically Sony run at this point too, was also offering bonus stuff to players due to the outage. And then this article from PC Gamer, which we were just joking about, I actually agree with them. So broken clock is right twice a day. Mm-hmm. The PlayStation Network outage proves PC gamers were right to resist the mandatory sign-in requirements.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We were called all sorts of names in the book, and now look at where we are. You guys got shut down, and I was able to play my Final Fantasy VII Rebirth all weekend long.
And it only took them 8 months to learn the lesson, which is you don't force people, you incentivize it. So, you sign in with your account, you get a free Spider-Man skin or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Instead you got to call balls and strikes. That is a great picture.
I love it.
Did they ever release the flag that looked like? I mean, not the flag, but the cape that looked like that.
I can't remember.
Yes, remember they had the flag of the mostly negative reviews. Yes, they did. Mm-hmm. It was awesome.
That's cool. At least they're self-aware.
Yeah,
not enough to get rid of that.
I wonder how it's doing these days.
I'm sorry, fat twat. Baskinator.
Baskinator still works there.
Yeah, there's been some days that I've been I just get that itch for some Helldivers, and then I go out into the field and do crazy
Yeah,
shit.
I've completely fallen off Helldivers. All they had to do was add like a laser sword or something, and I might have been back into it. But yeah.
Well, Shock and I have had these conversations back and forth all the time, and it's outside of like all the drama. It was the constant nerfing that they were doing that was making the game unplayable. Just you release this awesome gun that everybody wants, and then you just nerf it right away. And it's like, what's the point?
And that goes right back to the very first patch that they did, because I remember Helldivers 2 came out, everyone was loving it. Like I was watching the Beardo streams back to back where he was doing like 8 hours of Helldivers, all that kind of stuff. And then that first update comes out, 2 pages long of nerfs and changes and whatever else. And I was like, yeah, this is going to kill your game. And well, I mean, there is 70,000 people playing it right now, which is pretty good, but it's still under that 100K mark, which is,
you know what they did that really pissed everybody off, right? Is they nerfed the breaker, the best gun in the game.
Yep.
Shotgun, that was so much fun, and they nerfed it. I was like, gosh darn it.
Well, then they released it. Yeah, and then they released the Exploder, which was my personal favorite gun, and they nerfed that within 2 days of them releasing it. And I was just dead inside.
You know, I was making a
Helldivers
joke
is not a game for nerfing. It's just not.
I was making a joke about so there were some Helldivers cosplayers at Megacon, and I was joking with these guys, like, can you imagine like taking all that time to make one of those like prop guns and then they like nerf it?
Oh God.
So you're carrying around a fucking
You
gun
told me that
really
right in
works
front of
the
them.
game.
ABF did that with an earshot of the cosplayers. It was so, so damn funny. He's like, can you imagine if they nerfed the guns? And I'm like,
Like, oh, you're holding the breaker? That thing sucks.
Man, I miss having my Exploder, being able to walk up to one of those factories, just pop off around and watch it blow up. That's what I miss. Hey, a serious man.
What's up? Yeah, I got to hang out with him at Coconut Club and I think Megacon too.
So just real quick, ABF, Isaac has put together, I guess, what we could call a teaser trailer for your meme on Wednesday. I don't know. Something like that. Here we go.
Oh boy, here we go.
Can we just ban him?
Naki's not here. He's still with Hoodie.
Oh man. Nagardal, are you modding from your car right now? You should be.
What is this?
Oh no.
I have no idea, but let's find out together, shall we?
Once I got in there, I hooked up with Jeremy, and
I just want to suck a dick to see what it tastes like.
Give me the meat and give it to me raw.
I don't even know how to like take it in.
Weird.
There we go.
Thank you, Isaac. I appreciate it.
Beautiful.
So much there that I don't know if you're going to be able to handle it.
Please tell me that's a teaser, Isaac, and then you're going to put a lot more effort into that.
It really does seem like coming out summer 2025. How gay is the panel? Yes.
Well, it almost sounds like coming out in 2019. Disney's Snow White. Now it's 2025 before it finally releases.
That was better.
Disney, not Snow White. Thank you very much.
Yes.
We also have a couple of submissions that I would like Mo's opinion on. Just give me a little second here while I resize these. Yeah, there we go. Resize is the perfect word for it, by the way.
So how black is it?
Well, it's black and white. Does that count?
Yes.
Jungle Fever. No, golly.
I like that. Looks like Mo.
I did used to wrestle. I have a picture of me in a singlet somewhere, which you'll never see. But yeah, I looked a little better than that. Oh,
there we go.
Mo, you see, you never tell the internet that you were in a singlet.
Yeah,
that's a bad idea.
Why does it matter at this point? Like I got it. They know what I was making, and it wasn't even about me. About seeing what it tastes like. Why does it? I'll own it. I don't care. Whatever.
That's kind of what you have to do, man. Like,
yeah, they're gonna clip that you just said.
I don't.
You can't get away from it. You have become the punching bag, and every time you talk, another thing comes out because it's fun. Because you are so good with it.
Butt sex. There, enjoy. So
don't worry, Mo. I'll get you I'll get a shot with you at Vegas. Don't worry, buddy. I know the pain of being the punching bag, and
It's
everything
okay.
that ever comes out of your mouth.
Yeah, everything will be clipped. Why do I care? Why even lose sleep over it? So
yeah, but that's also why you play into it and you wear a bikini.
Don't do that.
I think you just really want to wear the bikini. I think you just really want to wear it.
It was very freeing when I wore it. It was very nice.
Was it freeing?
Yeah.
You had a nice little breeze on your tipples. And...
Yeah, it was very nice. Listen, everybody hates seeing me without my shirt on, so I thought I'll just cover up the tipples. And everybody had a problem with it for some reason.
Yeah.
The worst part was I didn't even know you were doing it, and I tuned in. I'm like, oh dear Lord, what is this? Like it was surprise dermy boobs, and that's never they're never good anyways. But surprise dermy boobs. Yeah.
I have it just over in the other room too, along with the shorty shorts.
Stop looking over there. All right, we're going on to the main story. Politico took in $8 million in USAID taxpayer money while attacking Gamergate and pushing anti-gamer narrative. Trump admin just cut them off. So I don't know if you guys read into the story, but Politico has 22 different articles if you search for Gamergate. And shout out to Isaac, because I watched his video covering this on the airplane and found out about this. But I mean, $8 million, it doesn't seem like a lot, but like that's a huge incentive to make a bunch of articles if they're, trying to nudge in a certain direction.
Well, it was also like how they were doing a lot of the funding for Politico it wasn't overt. Like, here you go. It was, we're buying some of these premium subscriptions for everything. So it was that wink and a nudge and moving you in the certain direction. And then you combine that with the money that they were giving to Anita Sarkeesian. Kind of makes you look at the past in a whole new light and realize how much of this was always BS from the get-go.
Yeah.
It was...
Sorry, go ahead, Multi.
No, I was just going to yell, but I'm not actually going to yell. Like, it was a conspiracy. We were right. Damn it.
We were right. That's the
I know
saddest
we
part
were.
about it. We were fucking right, but we were called conspiracy theorists. And now we have all the freaking proof. And they're like, no, they weren't overtly funding any of this stuff, but they weren't.
Just like BlackRock doesn't overtly fund a whole lot of crap that's going on too. It's like, no, they have their fingers in all the pies underneath. They do what Mo likes to call the threshold. I wasn't going to put my hand on screen because I don't want. Basically, all appendages are involved.
Mm-hmm. They're embracing you while at the same time they're reaching down through the pants and coming up the back end.
Yeah, and thank you for saying that, Leon, because I've been feeling the same way for the longest time, that whenever we pay taxes, they just immediately take your taxes and use it against you.
Well,
socially.
To that point, we don't have any overt proof that the federal government was funding things like Sweet Baby Inc. But if you don't think we weren't funding things like Sweet Baby Inc., I have a bridge to sell you.
Right. Yeah. No, we don't have like any hard evidence like you're saying, but I just know that it has.
Well, I know this is a guy that a lot of people around here aren't going to like, but Tim Pool has a great Culture War episode from last Friday where he has a bunch of people that have been working with USAID and they were explaining how this whole system works. And in order to push like certain narratives and stuff and get the money where they want it in the end, they run it through so many different NGOs. So you don't know how the heck they got to that point, but you know that they're funding something. So they're like, to push stuff over in Ukraine, they have like this NGO gives the money to this NGO, which gives the money to that NGO, and it ends up in the pocket of Zelensky, for crying out loud. So you start looking at, okay, we were funding, a transgender comic book over in Peru, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yes, maybe that it was Peru.
Okay, and then we have the transgender opera over in Colombia or Cuba or wherever. You see all this shit that we've been funding everywhere else.
What was it like misinformation in Kazakhstan as well, which is a dictatorship, something like that?
Yeah, well, and then there was also atheism in the Middle East.
We were joking about the transgender studies in Pakistan for years. And now that doesn't seem so silly, does it? After hearing about all the other stuff it's been going to. So
And then we have to say the words from the junkie's mouth, but Zelensky said that he's only received like 10% of the money that the US has supposedly given to Ukraine. So where's that money actually gone?
The NGOs and the defense funds and the businesses that don't really exist. But I also took this USAID thing and I superimposed it to a story that came out during the summer where you had the Dragon Quest creators come out and openly admit that they were being forced to censor their game, change their game, put in body type 1, body type 2, and censor the beautiful art from Akira Toriyama due to Western regulation. So if you see what we're shipping out via our taxpayer dollars, you see where we're sending stuff, you see that we've been promoting DEI and wokeness everywhere else in the world, that tells you that we've been doing this to Japan. This tells you that we've been doing it to every base nation in the world, and we've been destroying it all ourselves with our own taxpayer dollars, and I fucking hate it.
And the funny thing about it, and what was it Dragon Quest you said, that story? Was like the developers literally couldn't understand why it was happening. Like they genuinely believe that there's something mentally wrong with this side of the world, and they're not wrong, to be honest.
No, they're not. We have people literally crying over big balls.
Yeah. Did we ever find out if
John.
any of the U.S. taxpayer money went towards Dustborn?
As far as I know, no. We don't have any proof of that, just like we don't have proof of Sweet Baby Inc. So, but again, if you don't think there's potentially money over there, I have bridges to sell you.
Yeah, we know there was a lot of European funding into Dustborn.
There was, but there was speculation that like 50 million of like some money from a U.S. embassy was used to help.
Yeah, wasn't it like the European Union or something like that that was helping fund Dustborn?
It was the complexity of the allocation of the money that was weird. Because there's a lot of places that shouldn't have anything to do with the video game that were.
I think there was one grant. I can't remember how much it was because we were converting back from euro to the US dollar, but there was definitely one from like Finland or something like that. And then there was the added up to quite a substantial amount, and then we had sort of a general donation from the EU, as I remember it.
It was a grant, so they had to
Wasn't
apply
there
for
a grant?
it. Yeah,
wasn't there one from Sweden as well?
Something like that. Yeah,
It might be Sweden instead of Finland. Yeah,
yeah. Because it's been a little while since I looked into that, but because of how, like Elon Musk tweeted out a picture of what's going on in the Middle East right now, and it pointed out that we've been funding both sides somehow. So that
the meme where it saes our tax dollars, and then it shows the Israeli missiles shooting it down, somehow also our tax dollars. Like...
So you end up seeing that, and you see, well, I mean, the EU was funding all this. How much is that our money? Legitimately, how much of this is our money that we're sending out all over the world?
Yeah, so it was 150,000 euros that was granted by the European Union, and doesn't say any country specifically.
Okay, but there was like 5+ million from some other place that I thought was related to the
I think
government.
that might be the Sweden one we're thinking of.
Money well spent. And you know what's funny is like Dustborn like actually could have been an okay game if it wasn't just like complete brain rot narrative and wasn't designed to try to brainwash you.
If you look at it as a parody, it's hilarious. But if you realize the intention behind it, it is heinous and dark and disturbing.
Yeah.
Oh, but also we've been destroying the BBC all at the same time. I thought they could do that all on their own, but apparently we had to assist in the degradation of things like Doctor Who and their news and stuff like that. So
I still got it in the wrapping.
Ooh, nice.
Yes, that game made the clip that has been circling the internet for far too long. So I was trying to make fun of Hayden Wayne, and I regretted it. So just so you know, Dustborn, that game made my life a living hell. So.
Was that which clip was that? Please elaborate.
The one where I see what it tastes like, because I was trying to tell Hayden, I'm like, he's like, I want to buy the game so I can play it and see what I'm like. That's like, see what it tastes like.
I just did a quick research into the US funding.
You were so impassioned whenever you said it the first time too.
I thought I was making a good point. I didn't realize that they could clip things out of context on the internet. So.
Oh, really? That never
might work out.
You're definitely not a graphic designer, and I haven't been doing this crap for like over a decade.
No,
So,
I
this is a general number
make pretty
that
pictures.
nowhere-
I don't talk without thinking. That's my problem.
It says the U.S. government is investing in counter disinformation games, which puts Dustborn into that category, but it's not all for Dustborn, with the total amount of funds available for a successful proposal being $275,000. So what that means is you bring your game to the Department of State, you make your case that it's a counter disinformation game, and if they grant it, you can get up to $250,000.
How about I have a radical idea. Instead of giving them money when they come up with these disinformation games and stuff like that, we give them free helicopter rides.
Well, I mean, this always goes back to government spending. They don't know how to spend a dollar like we do. If they leave it in the hands of the people instead of the government, it will actually go more likely to a place without it be useful. So
yeah, we can give money to like actual good organizations. They like to give money to telling kids that you need to cut off their pee-pee.
Cut off their pee-pee. Yep.
And then there was one other donation from the Norwegian Film Institute. So it wasn't Sweden, it wasn't Finland, it was Norway. It's the last one, which was 7 million Norwegian krona, which is roughly $738,000 US.
okay,
I knew it was
So, I
one
mean,
of
you-
those Viking countries.
yeah, you add all that up, and it's like what, $1.5 million or something like that.
Easy.
Yeah, and then they probably had their own funding to match that, and that's enough to make a game. Because they actually had like some big names working on it.
Well, doesn't this just mean that this is only the funding that's being reported by like countries?
Yes.
Like no, so what I mean by that is like countries' governments putting into it. There are obviously a lot more corporations and businesses funneling shit into there, but
Yeah, so for that Norwegian one, that was the Norwegian Film Institute. So that's not coming from like a government body, but it's still coming from one of those corporations that you're talking about. And then-
Well, I mean that's your EU stuff over there. Are you sure the government's not involved in that stuff? I mean,
socialized.
I bet you they take advantage of taxes through some sort of like nonprofit or something like that. So in a way, yeah.
Well, speaking of fun day, we got Moxie Dame with the $10 super sticker, shaking those maracas. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Moxie.
We're gonna raid into Moxie's stream after this. And I saw Jay in chat. Thank you for sending everybody over here. Really appreciate that.
Thank you,
It
Jay.
was
Jay,
great talking guns with you in the kitchen.
I read it too. Mo, have you read yours yet?
Not my son just got his.
Okay,
I just got
my
a
son
giant
loves
box
it,
today,
yeah.
so I haven't opened it yet.
and Mo's son is gonna have to read it to Mo because I saw his reading skills earlier in the day. It's not that great. You make me look like I can actually read at a high school level.
Well, you definitely can't spell, Dermy. I can vouch for that.
I never said I could spell. I could at least read. Hey, drunk 3PO.
Finally picked up my copy of number 2. I'm looking forward to it.
Nice. Did you get it at the con or? Oh, cool.
Oh heck yeah!
Nice.
Don't worry, I'm not doing a review. I'm not doing any spoilers. It's still so new for everyone.
I'll always be happy to know that I was able to sell 17 of Jay's books.
Uh-oh, you have memes?
Oh.
It was a painful night when I did that.
Oh my god. Do I want to show this?
Let's put it this way. I spawned multiple nicknames tonight. It was that bad. First there's Beardo 1.1, and then Beard Mo.
Listen, Mo made it look like I could actually read at a high school level. What the fuck is that? And Mo made it look like Beardo was a collegiate reader.
I love how Isaac got hit on that one too.
I didn't know.
Wait, why is Hoodie in there? Is there something that happened with Hoodie?
Nope.
No,
I think he just got hit along with Isaac.
I'm telling you guys, you need to watch that Spermageddon trailer. It's an amazing trailer. There is a sperm Iron Man in the trailer. It's fantastic.
No, but no.
It's a beautiful trailer.
I've watched terrible, like extremely disturbing films and everything like that. That just doesn't. I'm not even interested.
Maldy, you will love you will love the Spermageddon trailer. I'm telling you, it's fantastic. Just if you ever decide to stream it, be very careful.
Why would I? Nah, that ain't happening, brother. I don't even.
So,
I don't know. Whatever. Go ahead.
So I managed to find Nagrano. 2 seconds.
Oh, found him.
Oh, I was just gonna
Look at that.
Living
What
it up.
the fuck?
Dude, I freaking love the cat jam meme. It's the best.
The best part is that Yo Pops is actually dancing to the beat, so it all works together.
What the heck is
How much
going
of this
on
is?
there?
How much of that was real? Be honest.
No, he was
most of
actually
it?
DJ that, but obviously the cat jam was put in there with the music.
Yeah, but Naki was doing the same thing. Like he was in the back with his hood up, actually pretending to be
I
like
think
a.
so.
I was like,
Dropped
this
some
looks like something that would actually
Did
happen.
we just enter like a Hassan stream? I don't know what the hell I just watched there. Like, do I need to be worried about something?
Probably.
Isaac's mental state, yeah.
All right. Are we done with the USAIDs?
Well, no,
I don't know, Jeremy. Are we done with the USAIDs?
I just said I'm still here. There's not a whole lot more to talk about right now.
Yeah.
I mean, there is that great website, usspending.com, that you can still always go down there, type in a company name and see how much money we've been spending. Not .com, .gov. But you can find some interesting stuff. I know some people thought we were spending money over at Sweet Baby Inc., but the company that actually we were spending money on was a company in California, also named Sweet Baby Inc., but they only got money for COVID relief. So,
Yeah, of course they did. And you know, Canadian companies are allowed to get it too, as long as some of their employees are operating in the United States. So, yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, because I think like a quarter of the gaming industry is in Montreal alone, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, just another reason to just annex Canada.
Annex Germany too, if you want. Yeah.
Yeah, I almost said
I don't
that.
want Germany.
One thing I did like whenever I first heard out about this UAID stuff, USAID, whatever you want to call it, you said
USAID.
Whenever the press secretary came out and said we will be going line by line through all of their finances, and if you don't meet our new criteria, you are immediately cut. All of those checks will bounce. You will no longer get anything retroactively. You will have to pay money back.
Did you see that some money auto transferred to Ukraine over the weekend?
I did. I saw an
heard
article
about
on that, but I mean, I try to stay away from political shit as much as possible. But every once in a while, I have to like dip my toes in just to be halfway aware.
The USAID stuff is infuriating and amazing all at the same time, because it's just Elon Musk going in there with a handful of people and tearing shit up, and it's beautiful. And everybody who's freaking out about it are the people you need to be keeping your eyes on.
Yeah, I love that it's a bunch of based autistic 19-year-olds.
Big balls all the way. Let's go.
Oh, we got Hayden.
Hayden.
Yeah,
Hayden.
what's up, guys?
Are you home? Or are you like just get off
No. Unfortunately, I just got to Dallas and watched them close the door to my connecting flight to go home as they showed up.
No.
Dude, you're getting
Because somebody
screwed
brought
on
a
the way home,
nebulizer
too?
on the flight and caused a massive 45-minute issue.
Oh,
Holy.
Raging.
Oh no.
What? Okay, so
Yeah.
Hayden, just go ahead if you want to relive the nightmare, because I've heard so many people having airline issues going back and forth between Megacon. If you want to tell everybody.
Okay, so here's the deal. We get there this evening. We had a flight booked at about 6 p.m. local time in Orlando. No big deal. We went and hung out. Hoodie, his sister, my girlfriend, Naganaw, the German, and I, we all went out, had a couple of drinks. We were having a good time. Then we get to the airport, get on our flight, perfectly on time, by the way. And then I hear behind me the flight attendants discussing with a random woman on the flight how her nebulizer has not been approved to fly on the plane with us. So we sat there for 45 minutes while they argued and ultimately decided it was okay. And yeah, now we've showed up and I got to watch them shut the door to my flight as I walked up. And for those of you who don't travel, just so you know, once they close the doors on a plane, they do not open them again.
Oh, shit.
And I was just looking at the board. It doesn't look like there's another flight going home tonight, but I have left my girlfriend in line at the customer service booth to try to get it figured out.
Damn it. You had to stay at a hotel on the way over, too.
Yeah, we did. We had to stay at a hotel on the way there because the weather was supposed to be bad the night before. And then we watched our flights get delayed for almost 12 hours as we watched many other planes leaving to the same destination that we were supposed to go to.
Oh shit!
It's been a fun time.
Oh man!
You see, all these stories make me not want to fly, but I know damn well I'm going to be getting on an airplane in like April, heading to Vegas. I'm too lazy.
Yeah, when you get on a plane, man, you're at the mercy of a bunch of corporations that don't give a fuck about you or anything you think.
Vagabundo's asking if it was Frontier.
No, actually, right. This time it was American. It was Delta that I got to watch delay me for 12 hours as more and more planes left going to the same place. But this one was American. That again, it was just some woman brought a nebulizer on the plane and caused us to show up 45 minutes late. So the best thing is turning the corner after running through the airport and then watching them shut the door.
Pneumonia. I was like,
nebulizer.
Like, nebulizer or neuralizer?
No, yeah, I wish. At least then I could have asked for it to be able to forget this experience, at least today.
That sucks.
Also, I think we just got a raid as well.
Yeah, Real Walden Gaming just raided us. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome, Raiders.
Everybody.
Hello, welcome.
Real Wade Nation Gaming.
You hit 1.7? Dude.
Hell yeah.
That's amazing.
Congratulations.
Hell yeah,
buddy.
All right, guys, I just wanted to jump in for a moment. I saw you guys were live, and I had a moment down and thought I'd come trauma dump on all of you. So appreciate you guys listening.
Glad there's a glass ceiling above me.
Well, Hayden, I feed off of other people's pain, as you know, from the Rings of Power watch parties. So
No, we love the Schadenfreude.
I figured you would get a full meal tonight based on what I'm going through. So
Hey, at least you didn't have to sit on the plane knowing that your door was broken.
Yeah,
that's true. That's true.
That happened to me.
I guess
that happened to me on my trip back from Vegas. We touched down in Wichita and the door was broken, and we were trapped.
That's awful.
That sucks.
Terrifying, even.
Yeah.
Guys, you guys have a fantastic show tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow on Erwin's channel for our political stream. But you all have a great night. I will jump into the chat if I have a moment.
Love you, brother.
Good luck.
All right, safe travels.
Hope it gets better, man.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
I'd just like to present to you all, chat, Magic Jeremy. There you go.
I feel like there's a racism going on here, but I don't mind it. I am black from the waist down, ladies and gentlemen.
There's also a AIDSism going on too. So
yes, exactly. Exactly, some AIDS.
How many times did you prick your finger so much that they all had to be taped up?
Well, you see,
is that a diabetes and AIDS thing at the same time? You just constantly have to keep poking to check things.
No, it's a depression thing.
It's
okay,
that's Photoshop. You know it's Photoshop because Dermy's waving another man's hand off his ass. He's like, "Get away!" Like,
yeah,
so obviously that's not the case.
We was Dermy's and
if it was a depression thing, you're only doing that for attention because if you actually wanted to do it,
we know. Yep, up and down. Anyways.
All right. No, yeah, we should talk about
I may have told somebody to do that over the week.
We all know.
Yes.
Yes.
You know.
All right, let's talk about something fun but gaming related. Call of Duty player gets 67-year ban.
Do we know why?
Okay, a Call of Duty player has received an absurdly long ban for more than 67 years for their chat activity. Violating the game's policy, we never find out. I tried finding out because I was like, it's got to be like the F slur or something. But it is yet another strong call by Call of Duty, which faces an uphill battle against online toxicity. That's what the game is about. The
Online
cheating part is fine,
toxicity.
but so let's see here. It gets okay. On Reddit, user Jeff Dayton revealed that they'd been banned for communicating with others in Call of Duty's online matches for 24,488 days, approximately 67 years. As evident from the post, this penalty was a result of the player's chats breaking the game's code of conduct.
What did he do? Did he just open up the code of conduct, went to every single restricted word, and just put them in a chat?
Listen, he said the N word, he said the F slur, he said the R word, he said the hard R, he said
none of those words are bad.
The picture shared by them showed that the in-game message about the extensive ban strangely termed it as temporary one.
I mean, it technically is.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Poking fun at this, one user commented, "Bro, chill, it's temporary." Another player said, "The next Call of Duty will be out by then. I'd just wait for that."
Yeah, I'd say the next 273 Call of Duties will be out by then, but yeah.
Yes. I feel like this Jeff dude is actually shocked because the amount of times I've heard Shock get banned from a game for saying something he shouldn't say is shocking.
Yeah, so someone else pointed this out. This is a good question, actually. Did you say the same bad words you hear the in-game characters say? Because, they're cussing and stuff. So was he using, like, fuck or shit or something like that? Probably not. It was probably worse than that. But I say let it fly.
Wow.
Yeah, there it is. Excuse me, what the fuck?
Wow.
Dude, this is how children grow up, is they get told that their mom was doing it with other people in the lobby a lot.
They get that, and also they get told that I'm going to go back in time, hatch a dinosaur just to kill you.
Yeah, exactly. We went from no Russian to this.
Yeah.
Like,
this is what turns boys into men. Like, you have to be okay with the shit talk. You have to develop the thick skin, and that's what being a man in real life, whenever the real life hits you. And maybe you can't
mental
game so much
warfare
anymore. This is how it's also I mean, I went through all this too, and I was basically one of the ones doing it the most of the time. But yeah, I've heard my share of all this shit.
It's to get people off their game. Mental warfare. There's nothing wrong with it.
I didn't have Xbox Live growing up, but I worked in kitchens for over a decade, so that'll do me.
Nothing is sacred in the kitchen.
Farmers.
No.
And I mean, have you seen an Among Us stream that I put on? I'm pretty sure we make some of those Modern Warfare 2 lobbies blush.
What's funny, though, is that they keep bringing up cheating, but it was obviously something to do with what he said in chat. You know what I mean?
Well,
like, why do you keep bringing that up in the
because
article?
they're trying to make it a caveat that, you know what, he might not have said the F slur, he might have been cheating. So all you people saying that this is an attack on free speech or the, sportsmanship or being very competitive, saying naughty words when you're competitive, he could have been cheating the whole time. So you lose that competitivity.
Yeah, I personally think there's a special place in hell for cheaters. So
I think this is kind of like what happens in I know I don't like talk politics. What happens in Congress when they try to write a bill? You can't just pass a bill based on one separate issue. There always has to be some add-on to it.
Yeah.
And I think what that one actually is that he said a bunch of shit that pissed off a bunch of snowflakes in chat whatever game lobbies, however you want to call it. But then they also mass reported like, oh, he's cheating too, because maybe he's actually good and just talks a bunch of shit. So he got reported so many times for cheating and also reported for inflammatory language that's why they were just like, oh, he uses the inflammatory language. We can't really back up the other claim, but we're going to throw that in there to cover our own asses. Otherwise, it will become a First Amendment issue.
almost said a word
X-Wing?
that would have
Dang.
gotten this stream, banned from Call of Duty. The one with X-Wing.
X-Wing.
Um,
What's up, man?
This is a good point too. One of the comments here. I find it interesting to worry about chats and cheating, which they should. I disagree with the chat part, but they allow players to teabag others and hump meat shields up against walls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you they're going to start banning that next. Is teabagging. Which means they'll-
If you ban teabagging, then what's the point in playing these games anymore? I must teabag somebody.
Well, I mean, if you
teabagging is the point of the game.
If you take out teabagging, then you're taking out the crouch, and then you're just destroying like 20% of the mechanics of your whole game. So no,
Yeah.
they'll never get rid of teabagging.
Listen, I want to pop Mo in the head and then teabag him.
Well, don't threaten me with a good time.
There's a clip for you
We'll
guys.
see.
And he made it better.
Yeah. You put the cherry on top.
And Isaac says clipped.
Of course.
Of course.
He always says it, but we don't actually see anything come to fruition from it.
Well, it's because it goes in his little folder on his computer for
Yep.
later. I think he's
No.
just sitting back looking at all of them going like this,
He's planning out his own like gay erotica with all.
So Phantom is Pinky and Isaac is the brain. That's the plan
like
every
the-
night.
He's
What are
like
we gonna
Steve
do
Buscemi.
tonight?
He's like Steve Buscemi in what was the Adam Sandler movie where he's like putting lipstick on and like putting people.
Oh, Billy Madison.
Yeah, Billy Madison. Remember he had the kill list.
Yeah, you just got to apologize. It's like, hey, Isaac, I was sorry for making fun of you in the Discord. And he just goes, right, crosses off ABF's name, just.
Sad thing is, Isaac just confirmed that he's making gay erotica.
I mean, we already
Don't
knew
expose
that.
my sin.
Yeah.
Well, he does like well done steak, so we all obviously he likes it a little
Yeah.
stiffer than most. Yes.
Well, speaking of erotica, Phantom X has entered the chat.
Oh God! That's an accurate picture. If you saw, Beardo and I back over at Vegas, he is a tiny dude.
Well,
I
where
have to
is
say
each
for being
other's
this-
hands?
That's well, they're all kind of
We
reaching.
can't
around
show
it.
that on YouTube.
I agree.
I have to say though, for being this shit meme king, that's actually kind of on quality. Phantom, nice work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you got the height differential right.
Mhm.
USAID's patient 0. I knew it. I knew it.
I love that is becoming a meme that we just call it USAID AIDS.
Yeah.
This is how we win.
Don't call it AIDS, just call it AIDS.
So I don't know if you guys played Phasmaphobia, but they're kind of responsible for like creating a whole new genre. And
Did
the
they?
game hasn't even been finished yet. And now they've decided to release a roadmap to actually finish it.
Sweet.
So
I hate this game so much.
It's about time.
it's so
It's terrifying.
the game engine is actually based on that Home Fixer Upper game, which I can't remember all of a sudden.
Oh yeah.
And that's why you can't move any faster in the game. Did you know that?
Ah,
It's like
I did
it's-
not.
Yeah, the game engine is just like stuck in that shitty state. They can't actually like speed them up.
I
So-
hate this game with a passion because it terrifies the shit out of me, and I hate horror games.
It's so much
Um,
fun. I love playing this game.
British developers, nice.
Yeah, and I want to say it's like a single developer too. It's like one guy.
I think you might be right on that. Let me check into it because
Yeah, find out what the Home Fixer Upper game is, because that's like killing me all of a sudden. I don't know why I can't remember. It's like Flip My House or something like that, or House Flippers.
I think I've
It's like-
seen.
It's like House Flipper Simulator or something like that.
I think I saw some VTubers play it.
yeah, I think
But,
it's just called House. I think it's just called House Flipper 2018.
House Flipper, yeah, and then there's like I want to say there's like 3 or 4 different kinds of House Flippers. So
It says that game was made on the Unity engine, so
okay, but I think it might be like stuck in like a proprietary state. You know what I mean?
That's what it sounds like to me. Everything's based off Unity or Unreal, but it's like how you implement it is.
Because if you
that's
just
usually yeah.
Yeah, if you go to the new version, it'll break everything, and it's probably not worth the development to change it.
So it's not one guy, but it does say founded in 2020, Kinetic Games is a small team from the UK. That's all their about says.
But yeah, it sounds like they're trying to turn it into an active development game, and I don't know, it's just fun. I love this genre because when you're playing co-op with 4 people total, it's a lot of fun.
It is a fun game. I hate it just because I hate horror games, and I'm a scared little bitch.
I am too. That's what makes it so much fun. Is because
but Demonology, one of the similar ones, Demonology is super fun. I love that one.
That was
thank
fun.
God my computer can't process Demonology, so thank the Lord.
Not many can. It is the most unoptimized game I've ever played in my life.
Well, like certain areas of the map are fine, and then you like go in the kitchen of a house, and then all of a sudden you get like 4 frames a second.
I was playing Demonologist with Alf and some of the guys, and I literally could not play. My character would not move correctly when we teamed all up. I was just constantly stuttering the whole time, so it's like it's not even worth it. And then they tried to get me to play Phasma again, and I walked away.
Well, I think when we tried to play Demonologist, wasn't Nagarnal having a bunch of problems joining us?
Yeah, but that's because Nagarnal only knows how to use an iPhone and a console. So
True.
Yeah,
True.
pretty much.
This is true.
He's a grandma.
What's up, Poopa Chalupa? How are you?
Poopa Chalupa.
Great name.
Damn, I want a taco now.
I'm sad that Nagarnal's not here because I was gonna talk shit because Grand Theft Auto 6, they're saying so they had an interview with someone over at Rockstar, and they let out of the bag that they're leaving a lot on the table by not releasing on PC right off the bat anyways. So Grand Theft Auto 6 could lose over 40%. I actually think it's much higher than that, dude. There's so many more PCs that can play GTA 6 than there are consoles out there.
Yeah, but you're forgetting about the normie market though, because there are people that are going to go out who don't game right now. There are people that are going to go out and buy a PS5 or an Xbox specifically for this game, just like they did a few years ago for RDR2 as well.
So that was actually going to be the point I was going to bring up. Is I think that they're being like a third party exclusive in a way to drive up console sales on both sides. So yeah.
There was some normie, like lefty weirdo that I did a response video to that I never put out. He was defending that new Naughty Dog game that I can't remember the name of right now. But Intergalactic. But he at the end of it goes like, I don't even care. I don't have a PS5 right now, so I can't play the game anyways. I'm waiting for Grand Theft Auto. And I was just like, this is gonna be where your market is. The people that are gonna go out, buy the console itself, and then play the game. The thing is, though, once they do release it to PC, they're probably going to wait. They're probably going to wait to release it to PC till they have their new online mode finalized, finished, put out, and they'll just be raking in the cash then.
This isn't unprecedented. Ever since Grand Theft Auto 3, it's always the consoles, then the PC. They stretch it out too much. Like it's too long. It's over a year almost always. And
well, that's how
been doing it forever. Yeah.
Well, that's also how a lot of game developers are doing it, and some of them are realizing that it's not a good actual process to making money. Like Square Enix, for example, one of the reasons they're shifting away from just being like on PlayStation and going to a multi-platform development process is because of just how much money they're losing.
But you've got to remember that every game that's came out previously from Rockstar is a 9.5 to a 10 out of 10, so they can afford to have that staggered release window. But I say, well, we'll know for sure when the next trailer comes out, because there will be a console at the end of that trailer. My money is going to be on PlayStation because Xbox is generally getting out of that kind of marketing right now.
Well, okay, so I'm not trying to like diminish anything, but I think that we are kind of in a different environment than when GTA 5 came out. Because now, if this is just a single player only game, you can probably do local with it right off the bat, right? But there's not going to be any online stuff. Like, I feel like it's not going to satisfy a lot of people because we already have so much with GTA 5. They're still going to go out and buy it. I'm not denying that. I'm just saying, like, I don't think people are going to be as happy as they think they will.
Well, the GTA 5 campaign that satiated a lot of people for the gap between the single player and the online. Same with Red Dead Redemption 2 as well. Like there was shit ton to do in that game.
Well, Red Dead 2 online was they basically built that after a week or
Dog
so.
water,
yeah. But like to your point, like GTA 5 ultimately became an online game. That's where they were making their money. That's where they were producing all the content. That's where they were pushing everything. So I do kind of see where you're coming from, but I also think if the story is good and isn't, filled with the nonsense, I do think a lot of people would actually be willing to just accept that for right now. And then some people would wait for the online to come out, because that's where, once that online comes out, there's going to be new content. There's going to be new things going on. And also the streaming market is going to just skyrocket. There's going to be new streamers. There's going to be new content creators. That this game will create careers.
Yep. Yeah. Well, because if we look at it last time, 2K and Rockstar, they really weren't sort of benefiting off the online until it hit the PS4, the Xbox One generation. That's when it really started to kick in. So even if the game came out now and the single player and the multiplayer wasn't ready for another few years, they'll still make all that bank back easy.
I have this weird feeling because Rockstar has been spending the last like 5 or 6 years like censoring their own content from GTA 5 by removing missions and certain characters in the nightclubs and stuff like that. Like, I just don't think that it's going to hit as hard. Like, do you really think that they're going to have a Trevor level character in the new game? That was a fucking awesome character.
I'll say it once, I'll say it again.
That one
doesn't matter. Yeah, Laszlo is not there anymore. And
so I'm kind of worried about it. I'm not saying it will, fail or anything like. I don't know if it's going to hit as hard.
I said it when it was first announced, and I'll say it again. GTA, there's a lot riding on GTA 6, and AAA market as a general is also kind of riding on it, because if it flops because of all the nonsense, we're going to see a massive shakeup within the gaming industry.
Well, look at every single AAA studio that we said that about in the last like 6 years. They've all produced stinkers
because they put all their money on something that's not going to perform. Like, take a look at Ubisoft. If Shadows does not perform, Ubisoft's dead. There's no returning. There's no coming back. They're fucked. But
I think they're gonna just say that the numbers are good, even though we don't know exactly how many sold.
Well, we'll have. Go ahead, Moldy, and then I'll.
You finish your thought fully first.
When it comes to Shadows, the upside is because they moved away from Ubisoft Plus. They're putting the games out on Steam. We will know what the Steam players are day one. So we'll actually be able to track that.
What I was going to say is that Ubisoft has been doing this to themselves for a long time. Rockstar, not necessarily so much. And also, we also know that even if it is absolute dog shite, GTA 6 is going to sell a shit ton of copies. It's going to be played by everyone all over the globe. Even if it is just console only, which we've known that the PC port is coming later, but they've always said that it's going to be console only for a while.
I'll say it right now: it'll make $1 billion as soon as it hits pre-order. Like the second it hits $1 billion.
I think you're right.
Yeah, I would not doubt that at all. Now, how much of that comes back in returns? If people even get to those points where they're so fed up with the game, or they see too many people playing it, and they're just like, I don't want to try it. It's like, nah, you never would have bought it in the first place. But you'll buy it after you see the RP servers take it over. Once you see the online aspect of it come out there, then people will start buying it again. That's what makes GTA like last as long as it does. Like, how much is 5 sold?
Yeah, because
over fucking 15 years now, however long it's been.
Yeah, because I think they're working on bringing the 5M servers to console as well, and trying to integrate that whole thing together. So if they can pull that off when the online does come out, it's going to be a juggernaut. It really is, more than the current one is already.
And I'm willing to bet people are also they're going to wait for online as well. Like, it's going to be a success no matter what. Once online drops, people are going to be just clamoring for that, because there's so many people that just play GTA online.
I always loved the campaigns. It was so much fun. Like, all the characters were so well written and stuff like that. I used to love playing it.
To the idea of like people's careers also being built off of GTA. Aiden Ross was built because of GTA.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Really?
He started
I had no
off
idea.
playing GTA at the beginning, and then he moved into one of the basketball games, and now he's here. Yeah.
Pronounced Fagio, chat. Fagio.
I'm willing to bet this will be the first game that this scooter doesn't show up in.
And I will destroy everything.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it'll take about a
I
day and
truly
someone to have a
believe
mod.
they're gonna rename it or something and
They'll
say
probably
that it is still in the game. You know,
One of my favorite parts in the rejoins were the best in GTA 5, like just random crap, especially with Trevor, where they're high. He's high on mess with somebody. He goes, "Where's Scooter Brothers?" Like, he's driving a Fagio on the Pacific Highway. Yeah,
The only person you could play in GTA 5 was Trevor. That's the only correct move.
Oh, what was the other guy? Michael. He was sort of interesting. Like, it wasn't a bad, character arc.
Well, you had
Michael's fine.
Yeah.
Trevor and Michael were the good characters. Franklin, he's not a bad character. It was just kind of, eh.
He's
No,
just there to be
his
the
buddy
San
was way
Andreas.
better. What was his name?
Lamar Davis,
Like,
man.
yeah, you got that yee ass haircut. Yeah, it's like
Ninja.
Ninja.
Michael has this like family man thing where you're dealing with his family and you care about his family, even though his family's just awful individuals. But Trevor's just the funnest one.
Oh yeah,
I saw an interview with Stephen Ogg, who plays Trevor, the other day, and he says the only way that he will be in GTA 6 is if the first scene he's in, he gets a boot to the face from the new protagonist. That's the only way he wants to be in the new game. Which I think
that's kind of how he came to be. He has stomped whatever his name is. Yeah. Have you seen that one where he's at a convention? It was right after GTA 5 came out. He's at a convention. He's like, "Hey, can you call me an asshole in person?" He comes up off the panel and yells at the guy like he's Trevor when he was still in.
Fuck yourself.
Yeah.
That one's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss playing that game.
It was.
Well,
4 had the better campaign, but 5 was really fun too.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
Yeah. 4's ending is still hard to play through. The motorbike seat option. That sounds more like Jeremy's bike.
Yeah.
Shock
That's the
absorbers are
wrong
for
joke.
pussies. Let's go off-roading.
Yeah,
Wow,
like
you
it
really
rough.
just rolled with that one.
Yeah, whatever. I'm tired.
Who's going on?
So I found this kind of interesting. E3 organizers announced new gaming event, which is the ESA, Entertainment Software Association, are talking about starting up a new convention in Las Vegas. Let's see here. They already had some people lined up. It was, let's see here.
IIC.
Yeah, here we go. Amazon Games, Disney, Electronic Arts, Epic Games, Microsoft, Nintendo of America, Sony, Square Enix, Take-Two, Ubisoft,
So-
basically all the big ones.
This could work mainly with the location that they're doing, being in Las Vegas, because that could probably cut down some of the costs. Because they were in California for the longest time, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, in fact, in this article, they were talking about how the last time they ran E3, I don't know where it went. They like lost $1.5 million from the event that they threw. So
The other
wild.
thing,
Did you see the part that says invite only?
I mean, E3 has always
So-
been closed to insiders.
Well, yeah, I just didn't know if the whole thing of this was like, okay, they're actually going to open up to be like something else, like try something new, or is it going to be the same old song and dance, expecting to get back the stuff that E3 fucked over for them?
Well, I
was
think this
wondering that
event.
too.
I think this event's going to be twofold. So what they're trying to do is try and reorganize this event to be more like CES, the tech convention we were covering just a month ago. And secondly, I think the main reason that they're doing this is to try and skirt around Jeff Keighley's Summer Game Fest and all of those Gamescom and whatever else, so they can bring all these developers to this one big event where you show off your new stuff, anything proprietary, anything that's going to come out in the next few years, anything you can tease. That'll be the event to do it at.
Yeah, Gamescom is actually it's been kind of fun to watch, to be honest. Even though there hasn't been anything good, like it's still a fun event to watch.
But it's just another Jeff Keighley circle jerk show. It's not really anything special, you know.
Yeah. But it sounds like we got two tired boys on the panel. Nerd Slap and Mo, you guys got to take off?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta take off. I still got company in town, so
Right on. Tell everybody where you're going to be at, Nerd Slap.
I'll be back Wednesday for Trigger Happy. Otherwise, probably after the guests leave, I'll be back to the normal streaming over on Kick. And at some point, we'll get the next episode of Nerd Files recorded. But yeah, just keep an eye out on all those channels.
Baby.
Yes,
Yeah.
to the moon. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. Before I go, though, I do request that we share a certain meme from the Discord.
No, here we go.
Okay.
Let me share my screen a minute here.
Go for it.
I don't know if I should be worried.
I'm always worried.
We'll see.
Mo, you should be worried. It's me who has to be worried. What the fuck is this thing?
Seems like Dermy should be worried.
A little bit.
Yeah. So not only are you a furry in that, I don't know if you can see it very well, Dermy, but you also have AIDS.
I saw the AIDS, but
What?
this is some sort of nightmare fuel that even.
Yeah.
How much was that furry suit? Because Tobias told us you needed that one that costs like $10,000 or something like that.
We don't talk about the amount of loads I took.
Oh dear.
Oh, okay.
Loans or loads? What did you say?
Yeah.
Yes.
He has two
Okay.
suits. He's got that one, and then he's got one more.
Oh, is that Lilo?
That's Stitch.
Oh, that's Stitch. Yeah.
The saddest part is that does look like me, just with the
Itchy witchy
curly hair. Shit. That's evil.
You're welcome.
This is
God
awful.
damn.
You're welcome.
That is woof.
Hey,
If I
don't
was-
celebrate too much, Mo.
And if you want to see more shit
I know,
like that,
I know.
hang out in the GC Discord.
Yes.
Small victories, all right. They don't come that often. All right, I'll celebrate when it just the sights aren't on me. Holy crap, am I done? So I can barely talk. Oh no!
Do your outro.
Good luck.
Oh,
Oh shit!
Hey, nerd.
sorry,
I
dude.
just read
Yeah,
that.
dude.
Well,
Just turn
Hopefully
on
you guys
Pippa.
can get a hotel or something.
sorry, I almost made it to the end of the stream. I am dying. I'm really tired. I'm sorry. But it's been a pleasure. It's always fun hanging out with you, Dermy. Hopefully it won't be too long before the next one. And hopefully I get to meet you in Vegas. But been a pleasure talking to all you guys, and have a wonderful night. I'm gonna go crash, but we'll talk to you soon.
Sign out.
All
You
right.
sound like you need a
Bye,
boost.
Mo.
Have
Oh,
fun, you
you're
big
there,
fig.
everyone. See you next time.
Bye, guys.
Why would he do that?
Big fig.
Why?
He's Mo.
So we just got a 1 month member message in from Nerd Wars. Jeremy, you want to take this one?
We don't talk about the amount of loads I took. Dermy 2025. That's right.
Yeah, we don't.
Wise
talk about it.
words.
Those are wise words. We don't talk about what goes on behind Pizza Hut and my old Wendy's.
All right, we got one more thing to talk about, and then we'll take off. This was kind of interesting, and this is why I keep saying don't pre-order games, because this happened with Civ 5 and Civ 6. But as you can see, reviews are mixed out of 11,000. So not only does the game cost $1 bajillion to play it early, which is what people did, and that's probably part of why they're upset, but apparently the UI sucks ass, and they're saying just wait like a month or two for them to sort it out, is what most of the reviews say.
Let me jump on Metacritic and I'll have a look.
Yeah, please do. But
Why is it so expensive?
this is the new normal, Dermy. This is how much we pay for games now.
I mean, yeah.
Let's see here. And then this caught my eye. So whenever a new Civilization game comes out, we're always joking about how, you play it until the sun comes up. Well, now they're putting it on the MetaQuest 3. And here, let me reshare my screen because there's a video to go with it. But if you actually have to stand on your feet while you play it, maybe that won't happen.
I'm curious how this is going to go down. I've only seen some gameplay of Civ. I've never been a Civ fan.
So the most annoying thing in Civilization is when like the freaking like Germans denounce you like 50 times in a row. You're like, I get it, you hate me, and they they keep sending that to you, and it looks like that might happen. So
I'm sorry, that was just I can't help.
I'm gonna turn it down. But check this out. You're like over like a giant board. Isn't that cool?
That's a really good idea.
Cool.
That's really cool.
I don't
So
know if
far.
it's actually good. It seems like a cool concept. But yeah, there's the leader next to you, like looking at the board with you.
Yeah, that's a really good idea.
So I think it's like a mixture, like a mixed reality.
VR, AR, yeah.
Yep.
They are doing some cool stuff with VR right now that it makes me want to try it.
Badger convinced me to get one of those MetaQuest 3s. It is awesome. I'm sure it's like a much longer experience to like play it this way instead of using mouse and keyboard, but it just seems more fun.
More interactive.
It's kind of cool being able to see the city that you built too and developed.
So I'm just going through the Metacritic right now, and the user score we're not going to get till the 12th, so we'll cover that on Trigger Happy.
Because it's technically not out yet, right?
Yeah, it's in early access. It says starting at 12 p.m. PST on the 12th, so we'll have it ready for Trigger Happy. But in terms of the critics' reviews, it's reading like a Ubisoft review. You know, it's like the game's good, but there's a lot of finishing touches that are needed to make this excellent.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I gathered from those, like the 15 reviews that I read out of 11,000. It seemed like it was pretty consistent of the UI is shit. And I was watching a video of, I forget who it was. Nerd Wars actually recommended this person because they broke the game, basically, is what they're known for. They basically created like a spear unit that was more powerful than a tank by gaming the system in the game. But he basically showed the skill tree, and it looks like you're supposed to like take certain routes in the skill tree, but it's actually not right, and you have to like guess where the actual like all the skills link together.
Let me see if I can find
it.
It
Looked terrible. So
I have a question about the last 4 seconds of that little thing that you just showed me. Sorry, I gesticulate a lot whenever I'm making videos, but so they had the MetaQuest 3, like the normal visor, and then they had the Civilization visor that did have different little ocular things on that. Is that a special thing, or is that just because they have two different options?
Yes,
go to the very end. Go to the very end of it. They have the two together, and that one has that right there.
Yeah. So there's a MetaQuest 3 and there's a MetaQuest 3S. They're both capable of playing the same games, but one is a better experience over the other because it has a higher resolution screen, and the higher end one has like better tracking with the cameras on it. So, and I think it's like $150 difference.
I was just asking because it has like the two names above them, and I was like, is that like almost like a personalized controller? Like you only get this certain headset if you buy Sid Meier's Civilization 7.
No, you can see it says on MetaQuest 3 and 3S. Yeah, it's not very clear. You're right.
I'm also blind as shit, so my bad.
I wear glasses, and I don't need to wear the glasses when I have that headset on because it's just two 4K screens slammed up against your eyeballs.
Yeah.
Oh, it has to be very healthy for your eyesight.
It's probably really good. But you can go to Best Buy and test it out if you have doubts, because I don't know if it is for everybody. But
is this what you were talking about, ABF?
Yes. So you would think that you need to go from sailing to get to riding, but apparently you can just do any of them to get to riding, even though the line is like lit up. That was one of the big things people were complaining about was the skill tree.
Because it would seem to me. Hold on, if I get this into the right. So if you choose like animal husbandry for whatever reason, then that's locked off. You can only go to irrigation / masonry. You can't go to writing. So it does
seem very misleading. So people are scrapping their first run once they figured that out and starting over, and then doing it. But it's still not very, new player friendly.
Not at all.
It looks hideous.
Yeah, you're right. They definitely need to sort their UI.
Mm-hmm. And it's not just that too. It's when you click on your city and manage it and stuff like that, there's UI problems there too. So, yep.
I would love to try VR and just try it out a little bit because I'm also curious how do people stream with that stuff?
It requires a lot of setup. So basically, there is a app that you can download, which is through like the Meta Store, and it's free. And you basically mirror it to your computer, and then you just screen grab from the computer and stream that. And then from there, you can add an overlay of yourself, acting stupid as you use it, zoomed out. So,
well, like Hayden's not here. Hayden's in the chat. He'll help me out here. There's a VTuber named Fillion who does that. So she does like her own like 3D model system that she does the whole time while she does her thing. And I was always curious, how do they do that? Because that actually looks kind of cool.
I bet they use 2 computers, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like the dual PC setup. And then there's also a program that you can link with your chat to where you can actually like turn your hand over in the game and read the chat of your live
that's
streams.
really cool.
So yeah.
Kel, if you did that, I would be suing you for war crimes. I still have to finish that game, and I try to put it off as much as possible.
Just real quick, we got DJ for the $10. ABS, still got that 2K Academy Sports 50 Cal, acting like he's hard. Props to Norman. Thank you.
That ain't no Academy sport, okay? That's a Barrett M82 A1 there, guy. He keeps calling it a little pea shooter.
Listen, I gotta fire that thing. That thing's nice.
You did fire it.
Yeah. It's in my dreams.
You were talking about buying one when you got home.
Then I looked at the price. I still want one. I want one. Fillion is a VTuber who streams from VR chat. There's a digital camera. You're able to move around when you're in the VR chat world.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen people like they did like turn their hand over, and it's like one of the mods you can add to it, and it's like a piece of paper that you're looking at, and the chat's like scrolling on it. It's kind of cool.
Hayden, you know what you should do? You should become just like Fillion. You could do it, man. I believe in you, my VR brother. My
become
VTuber
like
brother.
Nathan Fillion.
Yeah.
We can get a horrible haircut and star in a James Gunn movie.
No, I was just going to say that. Speaking of Philly, and if you look at Max Strummer's PFP, that is the real Guy Gardner right there.
Yeah. Damn. I don't want to. Nathan Fillion is not Guy Gardner. He's not. He's Hal Jordan.
Yep.
Yeah, do a flip. He can't even move his hands, Erwin. Whenever we're clapping, he's like, I can't do anything.
He could give you sex eyes. That's about it.
Yeah, the bedroom eyes. Dropping the blue steel on you.
But it's not even like a proper hair swish. You know, it's just kind of he moves and the hair goes went, went, went. You know, it's weird.
Well, we got 69 people watching us. Nice.
Nice.
Dermy, why don't you tell everybody what you're about, where you're going to be?
Well, hello, everybody. My name is Dermy Wormy, and you can catch me over on my channel, Dermy Wormy. This week, so far, there's like videos. I don't really think I'm going to put anything out tomorrow just because there really wasn't anything to talk about that interested me. It's like a Crunchyroll thing. I recorded it, but I still have to edit it, and I'm just too tired. But we have Jed wants to do, so Hollywood Scholar Jed wants to do a review discussion on the new Witcher movie that comes out tomorrow. So I'll be over on his channel on Wednesday, if I have my times right. Then I got a weekend pregame over on Static 2020's channel. But then Friday is Ballbusters, where we still don't have a guest, but it's Captain America week, guys. And it's Valentine's Day. So who's
Captain America again?
I don't know. Steve Rogers, but apparently
Sam Rogers something. Sam Rogerson.
Steve.
We have some black man.
Is it Steve Rogers? I don't know.
Stevie Wilson. Stevie Wilson.
Yes, there we go.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, Stephen Wilson. I was about to say most of the slaves took the names of their masters, so
Jesus.
That went far even for me, but we will be
it's historical. It's historical fact. So
yeah. But we will be discussing that over on Ballbusters. Still don't have a guess. I'll figure something out. And the chat, well, the panel will probably kill me. The chat will probably kill me. And also, we have a special Valentine's Day griftathon to do. So I still have some shopping I need to get done. That it might be, people might be scarred after what Static had worked up, and I also might be scarred. And then Saturday charity as usual. So
we was captains and shit.
That's right.
Malty, where are you going to be at?
I'm forever eternally bound to the GCA. So all those videos you see coming out with sometimes wacky topics, sometimes actually serious topics, that's me most of the time. 99% of the time. Yep. Wednesday, late and gay, 8:30 Eastern, all the time.
I've just noticed Hypnotoad. Nice.
This is the only green shirt. I was trying to celebrate Jay's thing. I was like, all my shirts are black. This is the only color I have. I have like 2 red shirts.
It took me the longest time because I heard Mo say something about Hypnotoad. I was like, where? Well, I don't see no Hypnotoad in the chat. Then I finally looked at your shirt.
All glory.
Yeah. See, this is why you guys get so many views. He uses the Hypnotoad's power.
Watch out.
Don't tell him that. He'll snap out of it. Norman, what are you gonna be up to?
Well, if I'm awake enough tomorrow when I get home from work, I might play some Live Die Repeat, aka KCD2. I'll definitely play some on Wednesday, probably before Trigger Happy, and then yeah, we'll see where we go from there. Thanks for showing up, guys.
Gonna have the gay sex?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
All of it.
Good boy.
And just to let everybody know, I'm pinning the message. Everyone head over to Moxie Dame. It should automatically take you there too. But yeah, today, man, I'm still tired. I woke up at 5 a.m., got on an airplane, and got into Phoenix and tried to find topics for tonight. Probably go to bed early. Probably pull a Mo. But Megacon is super fun. Looking forward to Vegas because I wanted to keep partying. But what? Digging a hole? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the Pirate Rock song. He probably is thinking about something else. Well, it's Dwarf Rocks. No, it's Dwarf Metal. Whatever they call it.
Talk about
I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Dig, dig a hole.
Did I just get like drugged with something? Like I don't know what the heck we're going on.
I swear to you, this is real. And if I could, we're way too late. We need to raid Moxie, but I'll have to pull it up. Like this shit has like millions and millions of views.
It's just Erwin being bitchy and trying to interject himself into the show at the 11th hour. Nice going.
You sound like Vagabundo, where you're like, I swear it's not hentai.
Sad thing is, I've heard him say that a lot.
All right, everybody, wave goodbye. See you guys next week. Or actually, I'll see you Wednesday.
Goodbye, Baldur.
Hey, guys.
Who the fuck is Alec Baldwin's finger?
I can't see! I can't see! Of course you can't fucking see. I just shot a blank in your fucking eyes.
Hey, the truck looks kind of small there, Anton.
This is live. I'm on live TV. Trunk's fine. As you can see, friend, it's not small. It's a big trunk. I'll show you right here.
Well, you got a dead hooker in the trunk.
What? No, it can't be.
Yes, it was. It was a dead hooker.
It wasn't a dead hooker!
Pal, I know a dead hooker when I see one.